Alright, we're back in Battlefield 6. Or more like Battlefield 4. Somebody left that tank thing? Unbelievable. It's Season 3. Wow, that guy cannot fly well. That guy cannot fly well at all, I gotta tell you. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. Consider becoming a channel member. Patreon option, Discord for stream alerts, and that Amazon server affiliate link. All that more, including social media options, in the video description below. So a long time ago, Battlefield 4 was the thing. And, you know, I quite like Battlefield 4, like I think most people did in society. I like the maps of Battlefield 4. But there's one very specific map that I did not like. And that one very specific map, they decided to bring back in Battlefield 6. Golmud Railway! Allegedly it has more cover, maybe it'll be a better map now. I don't know, we'll see. I was told the Bazaar was gonna be in this too. I didn't see it in the menu. Is the Bazaar not here? Somebody let me know where the Bazaar is. We were supposed to have the Battlefield 3 Bazaar. Now that's a map I do like. I will say that the map looks quite lovely, but first big map in the game. Kind of this is a very tight camera angle on this tank. Why is the field of view so like tight on this thing? It's a very tight tank angle. But yeah, it's kind of exciting to have a map with like lots of tanks, lots of vehicles, lots of space. I didn't know we could have that. I didn't know that was allowed in this economy, in this battlefield. Yeah, this is that old map. It's just like a lot bigger, eh? Oh, my teammate's bumping me in that thing. Okay. If y'all teammates could maybe take some hits from me, that would be cool. Man, that guy cannot and should not be flying that helicopter. Thanks, engineer. What a nice guy. Look at him. He's just fixing up my thing for me. That's great. Yo, what's up? Is it Tuesday? Yeah. Long days. We're losing this. Could you get out of the way, please, sir? Is it just me or did they make these buildings smaller than they used to be? Weren't these buildings larger in Battlefield 4? Pretty sure these warehouses were a lot taller. But I could have just been misremembering things. It's been a while. We can't even stream Battlefield 4 anymore. There's nobody left playing it. It's actually kind of sad. It was the Battlefield that just kept going, and then, yeah. I mean, maybe I'll have to take a look at the population size on PlayStation, but, like, it's a goner on Xbox, sadly. We used to stream Battlefield 4 to, like, pretty, you know, concurrently, as to say. Maybe on a weekend or something, it'll pop up and we'll be able to do it, but... yeah, it's kind of sad, eh? But then again, nothing lasts forever. I love the destruction on this building, though. It's really cool seeing it crumble like that, eh? I see a guy over there. Yeah, you know, it's actually kind of nice. Almost everyone that wanted a vehicle got access to one. I see you, infantry man. Where the hell did he go? He was right there. Where did that guy go to? Wow, I'm actually surprised that guy got that shot off. I thought for sure he was toast. Anaheim game. Yeah, I'm not super into that series, but I've heard it's been pretty good. This vehicle hell. The biggest issue with this map back in Battlefield 4 was it was just open. There was no cover. It was just open fields. It was like the most boring map to play because it was just, yeah, it was just vehicle hell, like you said. It was just open, just endless fields. Now apparently they've alleviated that. They've added like cover and stuff like that. And I mean, it already looks a little bulkier than it was back in the day, which is a good thing. But like, yeah, it was just like empty fields. I just remember being infantry and just running across and just getting like peppered by tanks or by planes or by jets. Well, choppers or jets. What the hell hit me there? You son of a... My poor tank. It was going so well. Yeah, the Canadians was a bit disappointing. I think they were the better team. They just weren't scoring. It happens. It happens.
We need to rally defense on the marked objective.
Yeah, it is the same map. It's just got... Is there more cover to it? It kind of looks the same. I guess they've added, like, walls. Yeah, it's a little bit more carved looking, I guess. That's lovely looking. Yeah, I think it's just... Man, that Pisser 2.0, eh? Gurgling up on that, am I right? They've added, yeah, they've added like walls to segment the area, and they've added some little like cliff stuff. Okay, I see it. I see it. Like, yeah, there's some extra cover and stuff. It's actually quite scenic. Yeah. Miserable. Yeah, it was just like open plains. It was just like complete misery playing on this one back in the day. Well, that was very good shooting. That was some bad shooting, but I'll have to take more of a look at like the sides here in the north part of it. It does look like they've added some structuring right here in the, not the middle, like if you go down from D, this spot looks like it's got a lot more cover. Hey, there's the train! So Bazaar isn't added to this yet. Is that like a mid-season kind of thing? Because I was really hoping to play on that tonight. I was actually really looking forward to it. Wow, that is some horrendous popping. I was gonna be like, oh, this flower bed looks so lovely, and then I see all like the stuff disappearing in that. Increase the third person FOV. I don't know why it's so tight. I don't remember it being like that when I last played this, but I don't know. It's been a bit. Well, I guess we checked this out for the Pisser update, but I think I spent more time streaming Coin Game than this. Yo, what's up? Xbox One? Nah, you can't play this on it. Well, I guess you could. Could you stream this to the Xbox One? I think you could do the cloud streaming. But yeah, this is a current gen game, thankfully. Right? Yeah, no, it's current gen only. I did that little damage. I was shooting him right in the balls. Escalation. Yeah, I'd like to play this on Breakthrough, but I was just doing the default mode where it's like catch the train. I was like, I'll take whatever pops up just to see what it looks like. There's more trees. Yeah, they've added a good amount of cover to this. This is actually, I think, a big improvement on this map. I just thought it was funny though, because like Battlefield 4, you know, has so many maps, and I love every map in that game, except for this one. I was like, really? But I know like, a lot of people love Golmud Railway, but I was just kind of sitting there being like, this is the... Well, I guess a lot of the maps you can't really bring back, can you? Because they're like based in China. And you can't really be like... Yeah, you can't have China negative stuff anymore or anything, right? So... Guess that would be like Siege of Shanghai would be gone. That would be a map to bring back. I'd love to see a modern day Siege of Shanghai. The freshest hell. Alright. Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? Like with the destruction in the middle and stuff. I feel like you could really iterate upon that map nowadays. Or Dawnbreaker. I really like Dawnbreaker. I think Dawnbreaker with more destruction would have been really freaking cool. Yeah. It's just like, man, it's got Parcel Store. There's so many cool maps in Battlefield 4, and I'm just kind of like, you know what I'm saying. Breakthrough plays badly. Well, I'm always prepared to be disappointed in everything. So, yeah. Waltz. I mean, I'll try to cover something, but yeah, no, I got an email back finally from my Xbox person, and they it was like a layoff. They're like, thank you for your service to Volta over these years. And I was like, okay, I'm done working with you. And that was the end of it. At least I hope that's the end of it. Yeah. It was a great 12, 13 years working with Microsoft, but, you know, everything comes to an end. It's just funny, you know, I have great relations with every company in the industry now, except Microsoft. Weird how that happens. Weird how that happens. So, I don't know, maybe on launch, we'll see. Well, I got some stuff to do, so we'll yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with what's probably it's looking less likely, but you never know. So. Bum bum bum. So they've got 4 objectives. I also found that this map, you really like, you know, in Battlefield, you're not always making a huge difference. But in this game, in this map, I really felt like you weren't making much of a difference. Just because the map is so spread out. The hell was that? Oh, I spawned and got ran over by a tank. That's lovely. Yeah, am I excited about Xbox? I could not be less excited about Xbox at any point in my entire life than I am today. My interest and my excitement for Xbox literally could never be lower than it is today. I would say less than 0 excitement for anything they do at this point. I'm quite over it. Vehicle supplies. So are there jets on this? Oh. Yeah, there's jets. I just remember that you'd be like running around and the jet would come and just be like, just like mow your ass down in the open. See, at least there's kind of cover now.
Take what you can carry.
Okay. Oh, the color range on this is really nice, though. It really brings out the colors of the game. Like, I thought the game was a looker, the Xbox One, like Battlefield 4, but I gotta say, they've definitely done some big visual bump-ups over the years to this franchise. I never get the technology stagnation thing that people mention, where they're like, oh, video games don't look much better, and it's like, you compare this to Battlefield 4, this looks much, much better. I had somebody in the comments the other day saying that Skyrim didn't look any better. Like they were like, what were they? Oh, they were looking at the PS5 Pro version of like Skyrim there, and they're like, it doesn't look any different than the PS3 version. I was like, he's like, yeah, I just left my PS3 and I was playing on the, you know, seeing the video. It was no difference. I was like, there's a massive ass difference in that game. You know, for the PS3 version, it's like, you know, the limited edition, or the, what the hell did they call that? Special edition happened with the texture upgrades, and the lighting changes, and the fidelity, and the frame rate. All the DLC, and all the mods. Whatever. Some people just say stupid ass things. Some people just say stupid ass things. Is this the only new map at all? Yeah, like, is this it? Is this the only new level? So I remember being kind of unimpressed by Season 2. I take it I'm gonna have to look this up for myself if the Bazaar is added. There not be some kind of mid-season thing. You gotta be kidding me, man. How is he not getting more spray? I just don't know how he's not hitting, like, how he's hitting me like that with that gun. I was doing a little controlled burst there on the second run. And his light machine gun had better, like, accuracy. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But the most ridiculous thing I see time and time again is a lack of your likes on the stream, subscribers, great donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member, the gifted, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also that Amazon store affiliate link. All that more in the video description below. And GamerRecords.com, write stuff on my site sometimes. A lot of motorbikes. Is this like the most vehicles we've had on a map in like ages? I didn't even know they could have that many vehicles on a map. Like 67 tanks. Oh, and there's like a little surprise kind of video thing tomorrow too, guys. I think at a different weird time. I don't know. I haven't gotten it all finished yet, but yeah. I got you, bro. It won't be out till June? But all I wanted to play on was the Bazaar. I thought there was the Bazaar and this map. Well, that's a bummer. So all I have that's new is this Golmud Railway. And I feel very deceived in coming back to this. Change the guns. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably won't. I'll be using this gun, you know, throughout the entirety of this game being a thing. And then when I do a video of this running on the PS6, I'll still be using this gun. And then, you know, in like PS7, yeah, I'll probably be using the gun again. And yeah, man, it's pretty much just this is the gun, yeah. I don't think I'll ever use another weapon in this, probably. Yeah, this is probably the last gun I'll ever use in this. Thank you, bro. Appreciate y'all. They do a really good job with their backdrops. Although it does seem like they've added a sort of like saturated coloring. Do you feel that on this map? There's a bit of like oversaturation of the color range. It's like it's a very overly colorful kind of map. I'm not complaining, it's very stylistic, I like it. It does, like, it looks kind of oversaturated toning and stuff like that. Yeah. Just like a guy who never changes guns. This guy knows what's up. Well, in Modern Warfare 3 too, there I was changing guns a little bit. You know, when I would like buy a pack or something, I'd like try out the different guns. But yeah, no, I pretty much just use a weapon and that's it. See, I don't really have any counter to these vehicles. Like, can I defib the tank? If I had C4, I could destroy it, but like, I don't even have a frag grenade. Can I like? I feel like I should be able to jump on it and like Throw a frag in it or something. I don't really have an option for like... Pew, 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 pew. You see what I'm saying? Is like, how do I don't really have a way to deal with the tank at all. Oh, there it is. It's gone. I guess just existing, it was distracted. I will say this map does play a lot better, though. Yeah. This map definitely does play a lot better than it did in Battlefield 4 as far as, like, cover and stuff. I suppose I can catch a ride. Catch a ride, man. Am I doing any damage when I'm shooting that thing with this gun? Not really, eh? It's more of like an infantry weapon. Yeah, it's more of an infantry gun. You feel it's too cluttered. Interesting. Yeah, it can be a little busy. Like, there's a lot of stuff. I'm still trying to get a full feel of the map. I haven't tried more of the right side, because, well, I'm going to spawn over there, but... yeah, I could see that. I could see a point where you're saying, you know, like Battlefield 4, way too open, Battlefield 6, way too cluttered. Yeah, but I think they were just trying to really address people like myself. They were sitting there being like, this map is, like, massively open. Yeah. I don't get time to grind. You're also very right there. Both of you are right in your own different ways. That's true, I don't have time to grind. The other question is desire too, right? That guy is doomed anyways. Oh, I am incredibly impatient. I think that's more society, though, as far as impatiency going. Impatiency. The funniest thing in life is everyone expects you to get everything done right away and quick. But you can't expect anyone else to do the same. That part I never understand. It's always, you need to get this done by the end of this day. But it's like, you can never expect that out of anyone else. But yeah, I gotta say, it's nice to have vehicles again. And it's nice to have a map where you can actually move around in it. I think they did a good job carving out the environment, though. Like, the walls, I think, do add cover, but I can see the cluttered element. Like, everything, it is busy. There's a lot going on in this. Like, this destroyed stuff, it doesn't really add much, but I guess it's for cover. I think they were scared of being, you know, like Battlefield 2042, where there was no cover. Kind of went the extreme other way. A delay on the PlayStation 6? I don't know, man. I didn't read anything like that today, but we'll have to look at it. You gotta remember, the original industry report from the Activision Blizzard court case had both the consoles pegged as 2028 fall releases. But I'm still pretty confident for 27, so we'll see how she goes. Oh, that's my teammate shooting. I thought that was an enemy that was firing at me. I was like, what the hell? I was like, where are these bullets coming from? Yeah, I don't know if I could stomach another extra year of these consoles. Like, I guess the Pro helps a bit, but like, we need new next-gen consoles. These things are suffering. Wow, my team got freaking humbled. I want the tank. It doesn't matter, we lost anyways, but... Thanks, buddy. Kiduku. I'm sure our team will greatly enjoy this with only 32 tickets left here. High production, oh, blah blah blah, production this, production that. An extremely high price, yeah, that's just unavoidable. Funniest thing is you guys thinking that the memory shortages are gonna ever end. I'd actually prefer if they came in at a high price and actually went down in price over the course of the generation. Wouldn't that be a nice return to form for consoles? You know, going down in price over the years? That would be nice. Man, wouldn't that be killer? Could you imagine them being like, yo, we're cutting the price of the PS6? It'd be like, what? PS5 price drop? You'd be like, in this economy? So, is there a way I can, like, play on Breakthrough on this map? Or do I have to, like, search for Breakthrough? We'll see what matchmaking gives me. Unlock battle pass points? Wow, I don't care. What happened with their team, man? Like, look, there was a certain divergence point right up there where it kind of just, like, went... What the hell's Escalation? Is that a new game mode? Or is that like a launch game mode? I just don't care about Escalation. Getting control of the supply post. Also, why does it keep putting me in lobbies where I'm like the first of like 5 people in? It just takes forever for matchmaking. Ugh. Dun 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 dun. Where did you read this PS6 news? Because I don't see this anywhere. Now we wait. The Vegas Knights won. Whoa. Uh-oh. Alright, let's go. Oh, you have a Sony Insider. Good for you, man. I'm still waiting for the PS Plus thing to get refilled there. Runs out on the 15th. I'm like, oh no. Oh, we don't have any tanks? Oh crap, I'll jump in. That's an uncomfortable angle. Kelly's leaving empty sick. I know, right? So what's Escalation? Like, what does this mode change to this? You read off a YouTube comment? Oh god, I hope not. That's like worse. That's as bad as reading off of like doing a Google AI search and being like, that's factual. Oh god, those people kill me. I think I've banned 2 people from the channel that did that on stream where they were like obviously I need stream viewers, but also like I'm not that desperate. I'll take the hit where it's like they copy and paste from the Google AI thing and I go, oh god. Yeah, that was such a good bit too, where I was doing the Pistol 2.0 videos. I was like, okay, what's the resolution and stuff? I was kind of looking up to double check. And I was like, oh, I'm the source on this. That's funny. No, I don't need to double check any further. I'm sure I got it right the first time. Yeah. Freaking kill me. But yeah, I'm still waiting for my PS Plus. Like, my PlayStation guy, I was like, I'm still waiting for my PS Plus to be refilled. He's like, oh, I didn't hear about that. I was like, I asked for 2 things on the phone call. I asked for Saros and I asked for PS Plus. God damn it. What do you mean? Oh man. I can't win these days. At least they did get me Saros, so that was cool. I'm very reasonable. Again, it's super easy what I do, right? Like I don't understand how I have any issues with PR people at all. You send me code, I do video. You see I do video, you feel good about it, you write down your little book, and then the new game comes out, and we repeat the cycle. You know, you send me code, I do my video, you write it down, and we just keep going. I don't understand the complexity. Like I don't understand how there's a failure in the system that's largely automated. Like for PlayStation, obviously it was the PR person I was dealing with, so it was like a people issue. But like, it's a very simple process, is it not? Right? A year of PS Plus. No, that's what they do. Is they send you get a year of PS Plus. They just renew it every year for you. They all do it. I mean, I think this will be my last year of getting it from all. I assume it will be my last year of getting it from Xbox. I got like 8 months left on that, but whatever. I don't give a fuck. And then, yeah, they all just send it. You just get a year out of it. I cover all the stuff, man. I do all the Game Pass drops, the PS Plus drops, the Switch Online drops, and everything like that. Is the reason I shouldn't be getting it anyways. Wu Chang feels like Chinese Bloodborne. I told you, man. It's just China Dark Souls. You're playing the censored version too because the Chinese government got mad about them killing some people or something. Jesus Christ! I like that wall. You know how expensive it is to do all this concrete work these days? Damn. Added his character to his squad? Oh, they added him to multiplayer? That's cool. That stream, or that interview was a bit slow for views, but I think that one finally cracked the acceptable metric level, which I was quite happy with finally. His interview is hard to do. He's a nice guy. He's kind of fun. I got some shorts, YouTube short videos out of him and stuff too. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. You're excited for Season 4? But Caleb, Season 3 just came out hours ago. We don't even have all the content for Season 3. There's not even the bazaar. There's not even the bazaar. All I wanted was the bazaar. I thought I was going to get to play the bazaar today. I was like, yeah, Golmud, whatever. But I was like, bazaar? But yeah, no. You know, actually, I was interested in. I was at like a board games kind of store the other day at some weird mall place. I hadn't seen the store before ever, so they're new. It's like they refreshed Carcassonne. You can buy. They have like jousting in Carcassonne now. I was like, sick, dude. You know, I'm like, maybe I should buy the Carcassonne pack, but they're like $20 now for the expansions. It's bad enough when they were like 25. I'm just like, ugh, everything goes up. My day was riveting. Told Xbox I'm done working with them. Went for a walk. I guess more like Microsoft or well, the PR company. Went for a walk. Then I drove to the old folks' home and watched the game, and then walked, and then came back. Here we are. Nothing exciting. That's just day, man. Let's just live it. Crap. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't notice me. Was that tactical roll really necessary? It looked cool, but it was a flourish. Let's cap this. I don't know, I like the extra cover. I do agree on the cluttered vibe, but I do think the extra cover is nice. Season 4 is where the fun begins. Why have they already revealed Season 4 content? Was it gonna be naval? Caleb loves his boats. Boats and O's. Just kidding, he's just into the boats. Damn. Yes. So what is escalation? Like what exactly is different from this than just playing Conquest? Is it just like Conquest but with like less positions? Like I'm not really seeing what escalation really changes. Does it like do we get like vehicles or something like that? Or streams out of Lego or Forza? Like, I guess it really depends on how long Batman is. We usually only do a stream or two of Forza anyways. It's not something I stream multiple times. I go in, I get my metrics, I drive around the island, and I call it a day usually. It's pretty business as usual, man. Like I said, I covered Forza Horizon like for like 12 years. Like you know, pretty run-of-the-mill coverage on it. Like, I mean, obviously the type of coverage I do evolves, but like, you know, it's basically the same every time. They laid out a roadmap. Whoa, big roadmap. Beat Lego Batman in one sitting? Probably not. I think the games are usually longer than that. When we did Lego Star Wars, it was 3 streams. Each stream was a different saga, or not saga, trilogy or whatever. I guess I'll really have to look at how long Lego Batman is. And there's some other stuff happening around then. I guess it depends on when I get the early access and stuff like that. That's next week is a very there's a lot going on next week, so it will be a very layered week. I still don't even know what the week's gonna look like. I'm just taking it day by day. Bug snack by bug snack. This is very hill terrain here. Do you think the locals are mad because they're like, you know, we just fucking cleaned this place up and did all the restoration and regrew plants and now everybody's coming here to fight again? God damn it. You know, it takes like 10 years or so to restore an environment like this. Where am I getting rocketed from? Can they, like, see me through the smoke or something? Well, that guy apparently can. Yeah, apparently that guy can see right through that smoke. The original Golmud. It was just like, it was terrible, Caleb, if you were anything but a person in a tank or a jet. It was just open fields. For days of play. Full PlayStation pony. Ah, man, when you got that Pro and that Pisser 2.0, what more do you need? Like, the game clarity and stuff is just so, bumped up. It's beautiful. These games look so much better. They really do. They really do. And you know, the only thing that can make them look a little bit better, at least I think in my opinion, are your likes on the stream, subscribings, great donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member gift, and the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also that Amazon store affiliate link. All that more in the video description below. Anyways, you guys, what do you think I should get up early on Saturday and go stream Heritage Park? They're doing their opening, and I can go and I can just stream the park and show it off and stuff, but I'm like, I gotta get up early for it. I don't know if I can get up early for it. Yeah. Yes, I too enjoy the grinding of myself. Yeah, no, it's lots of fun. But yeah, I was kind of like, I don't even know if people are that excited about it, but I was just like, man, I don't even think I can get up for it. Like so early in the morning, I'd just be like, ugh. Believe it or not, as arrogant as it sounds to say I can't get up for things, you know, I do stream at night and stuff, so it's like, you know, for me this is like nighttime. I was like, that'd be fun to do. This one's always neat because it's a moving objective. Did you know I was there? Did he see me? Moved right there to like shot my ass. A bad cough. I think there's a lot of sickness going around. The sickness of people that aren't liking this stuff. Just... I'll take the tank. I missed? Really? Boom, you looking for this? I overshot that badly. I still don't quite understand what exactly our goal is in this mode. Man, the enemy has like a lot of helicopters. Like a lot of helicopters. We have so many helicopters, you. Return of the train. Choo choo! How's Battlefield 2042? Eh. Yeah, again, the funny thing is, this plays exactly like 2042. The map is a lot better to me. Like, I don't... Golmud's the only map I didn't like in Battlefield 4, and it's a lot better now. A little crowded, but a little cluttered. It's a lot better. I mean, the gameplay's still the same, but it is nice to have a map where you have several tanks you can play on. I didn't even know they could put that many tanks on a map. I thought the game would just spontaneously combust. The cap zones get lower. Oh, so it's more of like a pressured conquest? A little more flags from the war. Playing in tank. Why wouldn't I play in a tank? I love playing in tanks. You don't like tanks? What are you supposed to do? Run around on foot all day? A tank's on a map. Wait, you're gonna use a tank. This FOV's a little tight, but you know, it's cool. Why is the back of my tank doing this? Hell, I didn't want to be backwards like this. Didn't even move the stick that much. What's that, controller? I'm being attacked. That actually kind of startled me a little bit. They'll give this game a whirl tomorrow. The Bazaar isn't added till June, allegedly, though. Where's my smoke? I thought the Bazaar would be added, but yeah, I was kind of bummed out when they said no Bazaar. The Bazaar was the big selling point for me, I gotta be honest with you. Yeah, no Bazaar, I'm like, that's a bummer. That's all I ever wanted was to go back to the Bazaar. So I was always like, wouldn't that be bizarre? See, you're coming back to the battlefield. Yeah, I guess the Bazaar is like a mid-season update or something. I was like, oh man, I like that map. It's great for Battlefield 3, although I remember less of the map and more about the blinding flashlights. I don't know how many of you guys are really old, like I am at this point, but in Battlefield 3 there was a time where there was like a bug. I don't know, maybe it was a bug, maybe it was intentional, but like the flashlights, everyone was putting on combat flashlights because you would blind people all the way across the map. So all I remember from that Bazaar level is just like you turn a corner and there'd be like a blinding, kind of like those, you know, when you're in front of somebody that's got like the blinders on their car or their truck or whatever, and you can't see anything. It was like that, but everybody was just pointing flashlights at you. So you get like red blinding lights and like white blinding lights. Fuck. Yeah. The vehicle FOV. I don't know. I don't want to mess around with it in case it's supposed to be like this. This mode is really intense. I just feel like it's Conquest, but with less positions. Siege of Shanghai. I don't know, man. I feel like you couldn't do that because that would, you know, make China not happy. Welcome to the danger zone. Fuck you. What's that, controller? I'm in a jet. Back in my day, the controller just shut up and let you play. Stop telling me to pull up. It wasn't a bug, it was a feature. I want to do dangerous things where I go down on the ground like a maniac. You gotta let me fly. I bet Tom Cruise doesn't have people. Actually, he does. Don't tell me. Shut up, controller. I'm trying to fly. I'm going into third. So... Oh, no, that doesn't help. That's really annoying. Golmud is China, but they changed it. So then, yeah. So I mean, if they change that, it's not going to be Siege of Shanghai. Yeah. I want to play a jet game where it doesn't harass you about being too low. I don't remember Battlefield 4 being like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Pull up. A map of Calgary? Oh, that's in Flight. I've toured that plenty of times. The funniest was when we were doing the stream and someone like was like, go to the cat house, and I was like, I don't know where that is. I drove by the cat house the other day. I always wondered what it's like inside, but I don't think I really need to know. No! I thought the Bazaar was here already. Did I max out my controller speaker? It's just regular audio level for this game. Yeah. It's so loud. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there goes that idea. Is this map actually big? Oh, it's so large, man. Yeah, I heard from a few women, they said it's too big. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It really just puts you in the zone when you hear it from the controller. It's like... A stealth fighter? I was so stealthy there. They didn't even see me until they were shooting missiles at me with a locked-on break. Oh, they got a tank. Oh no. At least it's not just open fields, you know, there's actually stuff going on. Should we try the jet again? We'll try the F-16 this time. Welcome to the danger zone. It looks real nice until the controller starts going, pull up! And yes, I could turn it off, but, you know, part of the experience. Fuck you! Fuck you! 75 months. Well, nice of you to stop by. Much appreciated. I got a double kill! Yeah, this is the first large map in this game. When your controller, it validates the money. Yeah, it does add a certain level of flair to the experience that non-mic'd controller can't do. Actually, Pisser does make this game look really sharp. That's the Pisser advantage. Yeah. Do you think that jet was worth all the money the Americans spent on it for me to crash right into them? I know my controller's always like telling me what to do. Pull up. Pull out. No. God damn it, controller. You're so controlling. Oh, it's right there in the name. Is a new jet available? That sounds like it's right up my alley. Yeah. Starfield. Starfield does 120 FPS frame rate after the update from like 2 years ago. That was my favorite bit. Like even Digital Foundry's like, it's probably impossible for them to do higher than 30 FPS. And then Todd Howard's like, boom, 120 FPS. I was like, Todd Howard can't keep getting away with this. I feel like there's no reason he shouldn't have been able to accomplish that ahead of launch. He's got C4! Oh, don't worry, we got him. Good job, guys. I clipped him. He's dead. I'd say good job, but I'm the one tanking here. Jesus Christ, someone revive my ass. You haven't managed to RPG a tank? I've done that. You just gotta, like, aim. And go, and then goes. I think the Pisser Shimmer is just like the droplets all over it. Everybody knows that. Yeah. Seriously? Seriously? I suppose there's there literally is no one here to revive my ass. There's no one nearby. So can we leave Golmud after this match? Because like I'm already sufficiently got my fill of this level. Yeah. Mr. Shimmer is a myth. Yeah, it's perpetrated by Xbox fans. The few dozen that are left. This game could be so random. You like spawn, and it'll just be like somebody will somehow be behind you. There's such a massive ass map. You shouldn't run into anybody if you think about it. Actually, it was pretty funny too. Someone today, I'm doing my Game Pass review finally, and someone was like, name a better deal in gaming than Game Pass. And I was like, PlayStation Plus. When games go on sale for $1. Humble Bundle. Ubisoft games 1 month after launch when they go half off. Buy one, get one. Free to play games. It's like, there's plenty, man. Plenty. Backwards compatibility news? I don't know if they do it. They'll probably do it around their event or whatever. I wouldn't get your hopes up too much, though. Jesus Christ, Xbox or PlayStation controller. I almost said Xbox out of, like, you know, history of playing on that platform. Actually, the Xbox is on right now. Why are you on? Okay, it's really weird. I don't understand it. So, like, for a while there, the Xbox would turn on with the TV, right? And then it fixed, like, it fixed with an update. And then it wasn't turning on with the TV for, like, a year or two. And now it's back turning on when the TV turns on. But I've turned off the HD thing where the TV can control the Xbox. But the Xbox is still turning itself on. I don't understand. Like, the literal setting is turned off, but yet it just keeps turning itself on. It's like, no, I don't want to play with you, Xbox. Keep yourself off. But it keeps turning itself back on. I don't understand. Yeah. Steam sales. Oh, the Steam sales are usually way deeper cuts than the Xbox or PlayStation sales. So the Steam sales are much, much deeper levels than Xbox and PlayStation. You get some downright steals. But it was just kind of funny where the guy's like, name a better deal than Game Pass. And I was like, there's so many other deals. Maybe he's talking subscriptions, but fuck, I think even EA plays a better deal. Isn't it like $25 a year or something like that? It's cheap as fuck, man. You get all the EA games and that. Plenty of other better deals. That was worth a shot. Alright, let's see if we get breakthrough. What's it? Oh, the thing where the whole game leaked or whatever? It happens. I don't even know what happened that match. Diablo 4, the new expansion, was incredible. I think it's their best story work. It was really spectacular. Okay, let's see if it gives me breakthrough. If not, I'm gonna go to a different lobby. A good deal. I don't think it is that good of a deal anymore. Maybe one of the lower, more affordable tiers, but without COD in it, I think of it as a much lesser service. Escalation again. I'm gonna go into regular rotation. I don't want to keep playing on this map. I'm gold mudded out. Turning my Xbox on in spite. Seriously, I don't understand. It just keeps turning itself on, and I'm having those issues where the controller disconnects again. I think they just I think it's literally like a Microsoft dashboard update issue. That stuff. Breakthrough. Okay, let's do it. I want to break through. And gather your likes on the stream, subscribe, and it's great, donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member. What the hell is this map? This is new? I don't remember this level. Channel member gift and the Patreon option and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also the Amazon store affiliate link. Let's do it. Has this map been here for a while? Oh, is this that? Oh, this is that terrible map. Oh no, I don't want to play on this. Yeah, this is that map that's just like a rectangle. Oh no, 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 I don't want to play on that level. No, no, thank you. No, thank you. Fortnite crew. Oh yeah, that's my best bang for my buck. Fortnite crew. I guess I'll really miss that down the road. I guess if I lose the Fortnite crew thing through Game Pass next year, I could just stop playing Fortnite. Yeah. GTA is a $10 a month subscription. Isn't there like a Rockstar subscription you can get and get some of their games? Man, even the new Battlefield season not spinning out some views for me? Oh, shocker. Oof. Steam sales used to be better. I don't know, man. I still see some pretty banger sales on there. It just depends on how much you're looking into it and like what kind of little games you're looking at. Steam, there's so many sales, it's like, you know, they're more competition based. I think a lot of people too for sales though. They're just looking at like the big titles. They're not looking at smaller stuff. There's some really, really good sales there from some of the indie companies and stuff. I got my $25 gift card from the Xbox Rewards thing. Is it a gift card or is it something I earned? Anyways, I picked up Hunter the Reckoning, and then I put down some extra money for the Hitman pack. I didn't even know there was a Hitman pack I didn't have, the HD pack. There's a few videos. Actually, I was going to do Hunter the Reckoning today, but I thought Indiana Jones was going to pop up as a code, so I was like, okay, I'll delay it, but yeah. Oh, yeah. There's some value there, but if you don't play Fortnite, who cares? And besides, Fortnite crew isn't really worth that much. It's just like a throw-in from Epic. Probably Microsoft has paid them like $1 or something a subscription. Yeah. On other sites besides Steam. Ah, you're talking about the rise of the CD keys and stuff like that. Yeah, that's fair. Those have come in like crazy. Is this game like struggling for players or something like that? Like it's season 3 just came out today, and I've had to wait like a few minutes for every match. Like literally the new map Golmud, I had to wait a few minutes to like load in, and then the second match I had to wait a few minutes, and this match I have to wait quite a few minutes. We didn't even get a full lobby. Jex, I don't think he does, or he'd stop by. I haven't even thought about that guy. Yeah, I haven't seen that guy on here in fucking like 3 or 4 years or whatever. Hope he's doing well. I occasionally look at what his channel's doing. He does some stuff occasionally. We didn't even get a full lobby. Somebody check the Steam charts on this. How's this game doing? I've got that bet thing with Dauber there, and I think he's gonna have to pay out soon. Yeah. They do occasionally. They do a humble bundle for PlayStation games. It doesn't happen very often, but occasionally they do. Yeah. That's the thing with a locked-in ecosystem, though. You can all kinds of control over money and flow and everything like that. That's why every smart company in the world wants a locked-in ecosystem, because you know you can control the flow of commerce pretty well. You know. It's pretty good. In combat, damn, dude. All right, let's respawn here and go back into the action. Yeah, Hunter the Reckoning. Pretty cool game. I've been waiting quite a few years for it. It's definitely different than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be a little bit more story structured. 37k players on Steam. That doesn't sound like a peak number for it though, right? Didn't he used to do like 50 or 60k? I mean, I could be mistaken, but... It actually sounds kind of low for a new season. Like, it's not bad numbers, but just compared to like what I feel like this game used to do, that seems very low. using B now. Oh, he got a sniper. Damn it. 24-hour peak is 80. So it's actually quite a drop. Like, I guess it is a little bit nighttime, but that's not healthy. Oh, speaking of drops, we did a big stream fucking view drop there. Lovely. How does Larry know Jex? Larry was here when Jex was around. Yeah. Maybe people are just here for Golmud. Maybe we are reaching the end of the streaming thing. Another drop too? Damn. Oh, and then it went up again. Maybe it's fucking YouTube. Maybe it's YouTube. It's going up and down like crazy, but it's been doing that the last few days. Maybe it's a YouTube issue. Spider-Man 2 in a day? We did beat Spider-Man 2 on stream. You don't remember that? We did the Amazing Spider-Man 2. It was great fun.
I'm here.
I got you. I'll save you, bro. I don't know, I can't make heads or tails of this stuff. Directive 8020. Yeah, I didn't hear back on that game yet. They have like a forum thing. I might ping them tonight and see if it pops up tomorrow and stuff. I wanted to check that one out. Yeah. But yeah, I just kind of expected the Steam numbers just to be a little... I guess it's not a weekend, but... I'm just expecting them to be a little bit higher. Like, I guess 80k is good, but... This game does not do well, like in other regions or something, I guess. The hell is this guy? These guys keep getting sniped from. Be a guy over there on the hill or something. Dude, bright white? That's just gonna get you shot anywhere. I have a bright white uniform. Like stormtroopers. Damn it. But yeah, I'd like to do 80-20. Active monthly? I thought Steam was way higher at this point. Yeah, I thought the Steam metrics had hit way higher for monthly average. That's the thing that's really interesting about gaming, is there actually is quite a few places to play, right? And while Steam is the biggest on PC, it's not the only place you can play games, right? Yeah, there's the BattleNet, there's all these individual launchers, and then the best part is when you buy a game on one place and you have to use other launchers. Like when I was doing like Red Dead and Grand Theft Auto there. I was having to like, I had them, did I have them through Epic? I think I had them through Epic, and you'd have to like launch Epic, and then it would launch the Rockstar launcher. Yeah. You're pragmatic tumbler. Oh, what? I just got up, but I got knocked down again. Unbelievable. Nobody on our team reviving people? Oh, that guy got revived. What about me? Jar Jar. Or, sorry, J Jar. I can't get his name right. He's not going to save me. I thought that guy might, but no, he let me die. Yeah. But yeah, it's like there's so many like segmented users for different like platforms and ecosystems and stuff. That's why I'm always like when people are talking about Steam numbers be the ends all be all, it's like, you know, there's other places. Although for Marathon there, apparently Steam was the leading platform for metrics and stuff. So you can actually look at those Steam numbers and that's like pretty accurate. Because it didn't even show up in the top 20 sales for PlayStation or whatever. Marathon there, yeah, that game is and dying. Like I said, though, I didn't think that one was anything special, so I kind of marked that one for death anyways, but we did give it its fair month shake. Damn it. Can I get a revive? Yeah, it's kind of crazy too, just to think of like the number of people playing games at any given time. It's just astronomical these days. But also not as big as you might think. But yeah. Oh, sick grenade. I made cover for you. Oh, you went the other way anyways. I'm gonna save this guy. I got you, Brutal. Damn. Sony. Well, you know, Sony's got many elements to their company, and yeah, PlayStation's one of their things. That's a funny thing, too, like when you're kind of mentioning how well PlayStation is doing as a company, and everybody's like, but Sony overall isn't doing well, and it's like, okay, I mean, they have ups and downs. And just look at it from like a gaming perspective. I don't really care what the parent company's doing. I mean, like, honestly, if the parent company factored it all into how well a company does in gaming, Xbox would be doing way better. Bungie did some damage. Well, they marked them down for value. That was annoying too, where everybody was like, oh, Bungie lost them $700 million. And it's like, no, they did an impairment write-down on Bungie, where Bungie isn't worth as much as when they bought them, which makes sense because Bungie was never worth that much. And I could have told you that. I mean, I said as much when they announced the acquisition. I was like, Bungie's not worth that much money. I mean, a company's worth as much as you're willing to pay for them, but, like, honestly, like, let's be realistic here. Bungie just wasn't worth that much. Can I get a revive?
Need a fucking medic!
Thank you.
You had my back.
I appreciate you for saving me. Should I go save J-Jar? He's got a dumbass white fucking outfit. Like, this is asking to get shot. Like a bright white outfit. Dude, we are fighting in like, you know, gray, brown, green environments. You can't wear all white. You look like a stormtrooper out there. You're just asking to get blasted. A lot of mines up here. So where are we going? Are we attacking this sector? Oh, we're just waiting for it to come through. Why don't we blow up these mines instead of just leaving them? Like, what if somebody steps on it accidentally? That'd be the worst thing in war, is accidentally stepping on a mine or something and being like, oh, damn it. Could have easily avoided that, and then, yeah, no.
I'm here.
Got you.
Let's move.
That was a very good... Oh, it was a mortar bomb. I thought that was a grenade throw. I was like, that's an incredible grenade shot. And a back. The Apple of gaming. I guess they are technically in the high-end premium console spot now. And in general, consoles, though, really need to do something to, like, grow. Because, like, they've completely been saturated for, you know, since the 2000s. Nah, it's true. PlayStation can just kind of put out anything. It'll sell X amount, like 120 million consoles, whatever they put out. You know, even in a bad console gen, the roof is still like 90-something, 100 million on them. people like PlayStation now. Especially because the PS4 era, they've kind of just cemented themselves. That's just the industry, man. Absurd prices. Yeah, it seems like, again, we're in a bit of a... You call it a K-shaped economy, where it's sort of like... You know, people that have money just keep buying, and people that don't have money are just kind of left to the wayside. But there's enough people still with money to buy stuff that it's just kind of like shrug your shoulders at any sort of other issues, right? Jeez. This map is kind of tough on the offensive. How did he see me? The thing too is quite interesting. These games, they sell, you know, hotter and better than ever, but like when they bomb, they really bomb harder than ever. It's kind of a bit of a rough spot. 007. I hope that one does well. I got my filled out a form request on that one, and I got a portal request on that one, so we should be pretty confident that we're gonna get that one to cover here on the channel. Pretty confident. Fucking A, man. I couldn't even see that guy through the smoke. But at least they confirmed that it's gonna have 60 FPS modes, so that's good. Although I don't know really why people didn't necessarily think that was gonna be the case, considering, you know, Hitman was always pretty well optimized. Hello, Loose Vietnam, as am I. Should be great for metrics. Like I said, you know, one of my top review videos ever is freaking Hell Let Loose on Xbox. They're like 80, 85K or something. Pretty damn good. Think of how much it could have had if I would have done it on PlayStation. There is a guy in the smoke. I thought I saw someone lie down there. Look at me out here being an angel saving these guys. You ordered it through Amazon for a tuxedo? Is that a real thing? You're addicted? You love walking around? I've been talking to Kevin. We got to do a little look-see at Hell Let Loose. They're adding Juno Beach. I was talking with Kevin about doing a stream, but I don't know if I want to do all the walking. I'm actually kind of excited though that they delayed the Switch version of 007, because that means I can cover it on PlayStation, and then I can cover it when it comes to Switch too. I can double up, and then I can also compare them. I hope you use that Amazon affiliate link when you pre-order there, Dean. Just trying to make my extra pennies where I can. And now the real matchmaking begins. The matchmaking of you and that like button. Subscribers, great donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifted, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. Also that Amazon store affiliate link. All that more in the video description below. Leon is Amazon. Is it like a cool ass tuxedo? Upscaling tech? What do you mean they're on upscale? They use NVIDIA DLSS. They don't need their own upscaling tech. They have DLSS. You don't need to make your own. Have I watched Dexter? I've watched some of the old stuff. 007, I think it's like late May, isn't it? Late May? Bam, 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 bam. Let's go. Yeah, we're not even filling lobbies in this. This is weird, man. Is this game just like quiet or something? That's so odd. Like, literally, we're not even filling lobbies. Can't believe I got that guy. We finally got the cost of the Fallout soda. Yo, dude, they just released new Fallout soda. Yeah, actually, my mother grabbed it for me today when I went to visit it. I have it downstairs. I'll do a little review update. It's got Nuka-Cola Victory, Nuka-Cola Cherry, and Nuka-Cola Orange. So I'm actually really excited. Yeah, really excited to try this. I got them cool in my fridge right now. Yeah, bot servers. What is this, 2042? Look at the exclusive tuxedo on Amazon. I'm actually surprised the companies don't do more stuff like that. I always thought that was a big issue too with like Xbox trying to like sell people. When they were doing the multi-platform strategy, they should have at least started doing things where it's like, in Call of Duty, if you buy it on Xbox, you get like a special outfit or something, or a Master Chief or something. And they just like, if anything, you were only getting, I remember when Xbox owned like Call of Duty and they're like, okay, you get, there was like PlayStation bundles before there were Xbox bundles for it. I was like, what the hell? It's kind of weird. Typical Bond tuxedo. Like a classy old school look. That's kind of down. Nougat Cherry. I'm really excited to try this. I'm going to get such a sugar rush tonight. Like literally as soon as the stream's done, I'm going to go and film that thing, and it needs some video stuff for tomorrow and mix things up. In these hard YouTube economic times. May's been fucking terrible, dude. Anyways, yeah, no, so that'll be fun. Mostly the goal on those is just to recoup. You'll be looking forward to the review. Thanks. I think it'll be fun. I like to do that. We've got one for the root beer, the original package, and then yeah, I'll do this for this one. I mean, like, I love orange pop, I love the cherry pop, I think the cola, the Victory, is gonna taste like Coke. I was under the impression we were supposed to get Nuka Quantum, so I'm curious if there'll be like a third batch coming out later or something. With more flavors. Switching to your sidearm is always faster than reloading. Fuck. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a correlation. It is. It's called Destiny. That's what PlayStation paid all that money for. Destiny. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna go on this like crazy sugar rush. I don't know if that was like visible when I did the first like Nuka video, but like when I tried those 3 different drinks during like the review, I was like, wow. I was like, that's a lot of sugar. Ran out of ammo. Yeah. Vayladder's just back on board, loving the Starfield, loving that stuff. Well, you know, it's been so long they gotta reboot James Bond. That's why you don't get the tux and everything. Unless you pre-order it through Amazon. And through the affiliate link. Oh. Yeah, it's been like 13 years since a Bond game. That's depressing. Whole generation of kids didn't even know what Bond games were, man. It was a split screen fun back in the day. Split screen multiplayer action. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll get more stuff now. Amazon owns it, and they're really big on brand synergy. Costco, they do have pizza pops again. I just haven't bought from them yet. I still got a couple chimichangas to go through. But yeah, no, the pizza pops are back. They got a new branding, a new label. They had to rebrand because, you know, all the E. coli and stuff like that. Nuka-Cola Cherry. They've actually been really pumping out the Nuka-Cola stuff. Because we didn't really get it here initially, and then it's been like... It's been like, what, within 6 months we've had 3 different, like, SKUs of Nuka stuff at Costco. It must be selling well here for them to keep bringing it in like this. Nightfire, Agent Under Fire. Oh yeah, they are bringing back Splinter Cell. They're remaking it. Yeah. I think the new Bond will be good. I hope it's good. You know, in the modern era, I don't think IO Interactive's really let me down, so... At worst, they make very confusing bundles, but, you know, I'm sure Bond will be great. It'll be a fun stream, and blast some stuff, shoot some things, you know. It'd be great. I can't wait to see the title sequence, but it's going to be a bit of a bummer because I'm going to have to play it without the music because, you know, the copyright claims, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. I hope they do like a really classic thing with classy thing with a bunch of sexy ladies, and then it's like playing the Lana Del Rey song or whatever, and then it's like, yeah. Think I could get like a interview with the voice actor guy? That'd be cool. I was supposed to get one with Pragmata main character, but I didn't really hear back on that. Yeah, Pizza Pops are back, man. What controller? I use the Hex Gaming one, man. Although I do have a fancier Hex Gaming one in the closet, I just haven't brought it out yet. It's hard to get those things out of the closet, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Doom 2016. That's what something I was thinking I should do Doom 2016 stream.
Stay with me!
You know, for 10 years or whatever. Maybe that'll be popular with people. One of these streams has got to hit off. Actually, the Halo stream did alright. It took a bit, but that one actually did pretty good numbers. You know? Yeah. Anyways, looking forward to seeing how the Bond game does. I hope it's great. I think it'll have, like, a bit of, like, kind of awkward car driving jank and a little bit of silliness and a little bit of whimsy, but I think it'll be fun. Yeah, I think it'll be a good time. Custom controller. Yeah, I mean, they kind of hooked me up for both platforms. It was nice of them, yeah. That's why I'm always recommending their stuff. That's how it works, man. What the fuck's going on? There's a beam of light in the sky! Anyways, yeah. Now we lost. That's typically how it works, you know. Company treats me well, I promote their stuff. This is how it works. PlayStation 6 with a Steam controller. That's because it's a cheat controller, man. The devs were jealous because, you know, they didn't think other people should have access to that controller. They can't. Do 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 do. Might have to update my Twitter at some point. I'm trying to like reply to people, and it's like not letting me reply to people on my Twitter app anymore. Oh, Silent Hill 2 has hit 6 million players. copies sold as well as players on subscription services. You know, you think that would have sold more considering how much people love that game. Mirak Valley again. We just played on this map. Daniel Craig. I liked Daniel Craig initially, and then I got really sick of him after 2 movies. Yeah. Got really sick of his old Bond. I'm very happy he's gone. Scratch your back, I scratch my relationship. It really is. It's that simple, man. I've great relationships with so many companies in the industry because I really, you know, I don't even ask for anything. I just, you know, I just want codes to cover games. It's that simple, you know? It's not much. It's like the bare minimum. Why do I keep getting in these lobbies where I'm just the first person in here? It's so stupid, dude. So stupid. Ba-na-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, yesterday was bad for measures. Yeah, this is gonna be a bad month. Alright, let's go. Let's just still find that. Is this seriously what are with the servers? How many Daniel Craig movies? There was Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, whatever that other terrible movie was, and then that other terrible movie. Is it like 5 Bond? I think it went up for like 5 Bond movies or something like that. I got the fast internet, so they make me the host. There shouldn't be a host, there should be dedicated servers. Yeah, he was the young Bond, Daniel Craig, and then after one movie, he was the old Bond. Populating with bots? Populating with bots? Is there an issue with the server? Like, where are all the players? I'm gonna play with bots? Is there nobody playing this game tonight? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, he did 5 movies. You gotta remember there was like COVID delay, and then there was like a writer's strike too for Quantum of Solace or something like that. Yeah. It's actually not that many Bond movies considering the time span. Yeah, because if you compare that 15-year time span to like other Bonds, they would have had way more movies done. Does anybody play Red Sec? I feel like nobody plays that one. 5 Bond movies is crazy. Not really, man. Back in the day, they used to do a Bond movie like every year or every other year. Way other ones. Look how much like Roger Moore has that he's done. Yeah. I could have revived you, man. You know there's like 6 of us here. One of us could have saved your life. It's that guy's problem. Who's gonna play Bond? I hope it's an unknown this time. I don't know. Sure, everyone will be angry and fight over it regardless. I mean, I bet they've probably already picked the bond and they're just scheduling everything. Because I believe they're going to be... Actually, I don't know if they've got the... Yeah, actually, I don't know if they got the script and everything ready yet, but they... You know, Amazon's not going to want to wait forever because they paid all this money to buy it. Just to spite, what's her name? Broccoli there, yeah. Threw out the big cash for it. Red Sick not even once. How much better will graphics be next gen? You know, probably significantly better if we can cut off less gen and stuff, especially with the upscalers we got here. We're probably looking at some pretty big bumps. See some frame rate gains, technical detail improvements and stuff. The reason we're not seeing larger visual jumps is mostly the underpowered Series XS as far as like, you know, CPU and that, and then you know, you pair that with having this ridiculous cross-gen period where, you know, there's still like Xbox One, PS4 games coming out. So your games are being limited by like, you know, like 13, 14-year-old freaking consoles. The big gains you're going to see next gen are going to be, as far as lighting, you know, path tracing, ray tracing. Those are going to be the big features. We'll probably see some level of, like, you know, through upscaling 8K 60, 4K 240 or something like that. Will probably be some targets we'll see. Not for a lot of stuff, but they'll probably be what the targets as far as like max specs will be, I would have guessed, but we'll have to wait and see. Because like the Pro already is 8K or whatever it is, you know, as far as outputs go, but yeah. At least that's how I foresee it. It'll probably be like 4K 60 with like path tracing would be an option for some games too, but you're gonna see more gains in like you know, complexity and then lighting, probably like textures and how much stuff can fit in the world. It will look better, believe it or not. You know, there's not a wall for visual graphics yet. Obscure actors. Well, that's a big problem too. We've talked about is over the years Hollywood has to make it cheaper for Hollywood to do their things. They pushed IP as being more valuable than an actor, and now they're having an issue where actors can't open movies or anything anymore because they've devalued the star. Also, actors are so much more accessible nowadays because of Instagram and social media stuff. I don't know why I specifically said Instagram, but like, you know, Will Smith was on YouTube, and it just makes it a lot less interesting because, you know, they're more regular. Like the mystery is kind of gone. But yeah, they kind of, you know, you think less of, like Robert Downey Jr. is a big deal, don't get me wrong, but you think of more of Iron Man the character as opposed to Robert Downey Jr. the actor. And that's because they've devalued actors. And now they're like, oh, we don't got any young actors. The other issue too is they've got, you know, the action stars used to be like, you know, 20s, 30s. Now action stars are people in their 60s that never moved to other roles, right? Yeah. A good Bond? I actually don't even have a recommendation, honestly. Yeah, 4K 60 should be the minimum for sure. Yeah. But the minimum I look for are your likes on the stream, subscribe, and it's great donations. Cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member, the gift, and the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also that Amazon store affiliate link. All that more in the video description below. Blackwell Fields. Isn't that the map where they tried to fill it with bots because there was no one available for it? You've never seen any Bond movies? Oh, for fuck's sakes, come on. Come on. You never done a Bond marathon? It's so much fun. You just sit there and you just like whip through them all. It's got some extreme ups and downs, but Sean Connery is lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun. So much fun. You just watch him sleaze his way across all his missions. How young do I think the next Bond actor should be? Well, they probably want him to look slightly old, but slightly young. Probably like, you know, late 20s, early 30s. And then you can have him act as Bond for 20 years, 30 years pretty easily, if people like him. But you gotta remember, things are gonna be different, because this is gonna be the first time Bond is like a streaming-focused character. Because Amazon MGM owns them, so it's like... it's gonna be a very different take on Bond, because it's not... like, they're gonna give it like the movie theater treatment and everything like that, but it's just, it's being made quite differently than it traditionally would. You know, like, new people are managing it. It doesn't have the old guard of the Macaulay family making sure that like quality is kind of kept or anything, so... but, you know, Amazon, they did some good stuff with Hail Mary, they've got some good stuff in the pipeline, and they're in a good spot to take care of it. Yeah. But yeah, it is a big issue though, where it's like your perception of an action star is so different now when you think of someone that's like literally in their like 50s or 60s. That's why, you know, it's kind of funny when you get a younger action star that's like, you know, late 20s, 30s, everybody's like, he looks so young, and it's like, well, that's what action stars used to look like. Javier Bardem. Skyfall? Was he in? Yeah, it was Skyfall, right? He's really fun in that one. Oh, Mr. Bond. It's like, basically like, erotic scene between the two of them. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Skyfall was good, man. Beautiful cinematography. The end of it little wavers out, but it was very well done. Banger sound, or music song. Adele there was great. That's one good thing about the Bond movies, man. Those soundtracks are freaking great. Like the main themes. Like I passionately dislike No Time to Die, but Billie Eilish there did a great rendition with her music and stuff like that. I thought we could go up there. Yeah. All you saw was No Country for Old Men. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Oh, Mr. Bond. That's so well done. Daniel Craig. Actually, I had a big issue with, what was it? His eyes aren't the right color for Bond. Actually, speaking of like the eyes of Daniel Craig there, he didn't have the right eye color. It was a big discussion point when he was coming in, actually. I actually prefer Bronson over Craig. Yeah. Austin Powers. Austin Powers was a lot of fun. Those movies are enjoyable. The last one, like, yeah. The first one is pretty timeless, I think. Hold the line. Jeez. Yeah. Groovy, baby. Actually, what was it? The third one or the second one where they've got like Tom Cruise in that in there is like playing the Hollywood version of it. It's kind of funny. It's some good bits. I gotta find a way. I think it's like Paramount Plus, but I really want to watch the new Naked Gun movie again. God, that was funny. I don't think you can say that anymore. Well, you can in my club. God, that movie's great. So goddamn funny. Yeah. Timothy Chalamet as Bond? I don't think so. It's way too small. Yeah, I know. I don't see that. Where do they keep getting these mortars from? Yeah. Yeah, you can kind of dye hair. I guess you could wear contacts, but it's like, you probably don't want to do that for that many movies. Remember when they were like, what is it, like lobotomized him, and he was just like, oh, he's never going to be able to be the same, and then he's like just shooting like it didn't even bother him. I was like, okay. Yeah. Frankenstein movie? Which one? They do like fucking 3 or 4 a year, it feels like. There was like the Netflix Frankenstein, and then there was like The Bride that no one watched by Warner Brothers. Whatever her name is, where she should never have gotten a budget that big so fast. Wasn't there one like a year before too? Which Frankenstein movie? You guys ever watch Young Frankenstein? Man, that movie's good. That is a funny fucking film. Frankenstein. Oh god, yeah, that's some good bits. Damn it. Unbelievable. Anyways, yeah, it'll be nice to have a new Bond. I just like, man, I wish Activision would have kept this stuff. I feel like as soon as Activision lost stuff, things started getting worse. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Activision, well, I guess the new Spider-Man games are really good, but like, Activision lost the Marvel license, and then we had like this drought of Marvel games for like fucking 10 years. You know, they lost the Bond rights, and then we haven't had like a Bond game in 13 years. I feel like Activision was the glue that kept this industry going almost. And then we helped Microsoft swallow them up. Anyways, yeah. The Netflix awesome. Oh, that one was really good. Yeah, no, that was a really beautiful movie on Netflix there. I wish I would have saw it in the theater. Yeah. Yeah, I really wish I would have watched that one in an actual theater. You ever get that? You watch a movie on like your TV or like through streaming, and you're like, fuck me, I wish I would have watched that in the cinema. That movie, yeah, that Frankenstein movie was one of those movies where I was like, yeah, this should have been theatrically viewed. Because it was so beautiful, like the shot and the lighting and stuff. Yes, Gene Wilder was in Young Frankenstein, Mel Brooks movie and stuff like that, yeah. The weirdest thing is if you know Gene Wilder, and then you go watch Bonnie and Clyde, he's in it as like a lawyer guy that gets thrown out of his car, and it was jarring to me. Because like Bonnie and Clyde is like a serious hardcore kind of movie, right? And like Gene Wilder, it's just, you know, he does comedies and stuff. And then to see him in that, I was like, what the hell? This was like an earlier film or whatever he would have done, but I was like, it was jarring to me. Chris Hemsworth would not have been a good Bond. No. I'm gonna shoot that one down there, man. No. I don't see it. No. 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 I'm kind of curious about the supporting cast, though. Like, I'm wondering, like, usually Bond, the cast, like, his supporting cast kind of keeps with him even if Bond changes. Like, I'm wondering if they're gonna do like a new Q or a new Money Penny, or like is Ralph Fiennes gonna be M again, or are they gonna switch that? Like, I'm really curious to see how much Amazon wants to like make their mark on the series. Like, is it gonna be like same continuity? I'm assuming it'll be set at the modern era because they like to sell, you know, like product placement and stuff like that, but it would be kind of cool to see them do like a timepiece or something. You know, what would I do in a Willy Wonka film? Idris Elba and Henry Cavill, they're both way too old. Way too old to do that, man. They're way too old. You need... They're like, what, aren't they like they're 50? They're way too old to be Bond. You need a Bond that you can use in like movies for like 20 or 30 years. You can't. They're way too old. Ooh, Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. Oh yeah, those two are so fun, man. Hear No, See No Evil, Stir Crazy. I think there's another one they were in. Were they on the Blue Streak movie together too? They're oh man, those two are fucking funny together. I can't remember his name, but the guy who's Gene Wilder's assistant in Young Frankenstein, those two were a good combo too, because they also did the Younger, Dumber Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes' Younger, Dumber Brother, or something like that. Older, Smarter Brother? That movie's funny. He's dead. He's 43. I think the other issue to run into Henry Cavill is he's not really a box office draw. I still think 43 is too old, but he's not a box office draw. Like, I know the internet seems to like the dude, but like people do not go and watch his movies. Actually, I believe MGM is pulling one of the films they shot with him. Voltron, they're pulling it from theaters. They're pulling it from theatrical exhibition. They're just gonna have it on streaming. Your Level of Charm, I don't see it. Jackie Chan as Bond? I don't know, man. I think he's too old. It's too old. I know, again, you know, if I'm picking Bond, I don't really know what the options are out there, honestly. Because there's just, you know, it seems like there's 3 actors, young actors in Hollywood. I'd be looking for, like, late 20s, early 30s, at a max, like mid-30s for Bond, yeah. Yeah. The guy from the game? Possibly. But I think they would have already done that if they were, you know, they would have announced it already if they were going to use him from the game. I think IO probably wants their game to be somewhat standalone, but to build off of the synergy of movies doing well. Brand synergy, guys. Games helping movies, sell games, sell streaming services, make money for subscription companies. Yeah. Marty Feldman was his assistant. That sounds right. Thank you. Rush Hour? You talking about like, oh, you're talking about Jackie Chan there. Apparently they're still doing a Rush Hour 4. That one's got some iffy backing on it or whatever. Yeah. Apparently the big holdup though for the most recent version of Rush Hour 4 is they wanted Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker to like get paid like a very small amount to do it or something, and they were both like, fuck off. Yeah. Why can't I be the next Bond? I don't think I'm tall enough. I don't have enough of an accent. Be too much work. And I sit around and play video games. I mean, I guess I could get in shape and stuff, but like, yeah, I don't think I got it in me. But thank you.
Let's go.
Yeah. Tom Holland, get the hell out of here, man. Somebody give this man a timeout. Trudeau. Didn't Katy Perry's ex or something get married, and then she posted on Instagram her song about him? It's about the guy that got away or something. What the fuck? Trudeau, I see all these, like, you know, pictures of him with Katy Perry, and I'm like, shouldn't you have, like, be hanging out with your children? I think it's more like the wife probably got tired of him or whatever, but wild. Never liked that guy. They're going crazy, man. God damn it, I wanted that bizarre map. Not Golmud, I wanted bizarre. Yeah. The life of Brian. Always look on the bright side of life. I always do that for karaoke, and people are always surprised. I get good laughs for when I do it too. I even I'll do the whistling too, and someone will be like, I always hear from the crowd, they'll be like, "He's even doing the whistling." Yeah, I was gonna chuckle out of that. I think the last time I did it with karaoke, it was the what was it? It was the announcer guy where he was like in the microphone. He's like, "He's even doing the whistling." Looking funny. Yeah. I mean, you want me to get paid millions to be Bond? Sure, I guess I'll go get fit and whatever. I just don't got the looks and the body for it though. Ground Visitors next month. Well, then what was the point of this update today? No wonder there's nobody playing this game with the bot fill. Where's Bazaar? Where is it? How do you release a new season and not put your best map in it? And they're probably like, oh, everybody loves Golmud, but they know the real OGs. They love the Bazaar. I'll do that AI summary thing after the stream. And it'll be like, all he does is whine about the Bazaar not being in the game. Here, 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 and here. You guys ever do that? The ask like the AI bot or whatever about like a video or a stream. I love where it's like, when do I complain about this? And it like marks it with timestamps, and I was like, oh, okay. It's very helpful now though. It like when I go to see if I've recorded something for like old Xbox games, I can just go to that video where I showed off all my physical games and just be like, when do I mention blah blah blah, and it like pops it up for me. I can now, depending on how fast it renders, I can now do chapters. So when I'm doing a stream, if I say the chapter, I can now use it accurately to be like, when is chapter blah blah blah, and it'll say it based on when I said it. So timestamping will be easier for me now. Hopefully less time consuming. Hopefully, yeah. Metro. But I mean, they're adding Bazaar. They didn't confirm Metro. We know Bazaar is coming. It's just like, you want it now. Why are there explosions? We're in an oil field. I think. The other team just seems like they're just mortaring the fuck out of us. They're not, like, moving forward, but they're just mortaring us. over and over and over again. I don't know where these mortars come from, but that's basically what they're doing, is they're just like endlessly mortaring us. Maybe it's a bug, I don't know. But like seriously, they're just like mortar pounding us. I just wish you guys were doing a similar thing to that like button. Trip feed, I know, right? Subscribe, it's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member, the gifted, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also that Amazon Sir Fleet link. All that more in the video description below. A full platoon of mortars. So many mortars. They're complaining about in the chat. So many mortars. Do these mortars grow? I remember in like Battlefield 5 you had to like earn points to get mortars or something. This is just ridiculous. Like, look at that! It's like I'm battling for Troy there and they're firing the arrows at my ass, but they're like giant mortar strikes. Yeah. Players camping in the back, you don't say. They had to nerf mortars. Probably because of shit like this. We're just getting mortar pounded. Like, look at this. Do they have limitless mortars? Imagine if these mortars actually did damage. This is ridiculous. There must be not enough of a reload timer on the mortars or something like that. It is a little insane WoW crazy. I missed that. That's back when the streams were doing well. We had insane WoW crazy on them. Feels like so long ago. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Why would you put the guinea pig in the car like that? What if you have to stop? Guinea pig go flying. Oh, that's rough on this. I think we might be calling it on Battlefield for a bit. Whew. Yeah, whatever algorithmic change they did, like, literally a week ago, it's just, man, this is killing me. The Siege of Cairo, let's do it. Later shooting that many mortars. Yeah, do you think there'd be like some kind of limitation on like the amount of like either limitation on like how fast you can reload and shoot mortars, how many mortar shots you have, like shells you have, or like, you know, just the sheer quantity of how many people could be using mortars, because it was just like endless mortars for like 10 minutes there. It was ridiculous. Caleb, why is this happening? Why is this mortar field? Is that like a new feature of the mortars? I don't remember ever getting mortared before this. But this isn't really a game we go play very much. Hell, even during the Pistol 2.0 update, we just literally sat there and did the coin game. You guys remember that? It was a stream, but we were just doing the coin game over and over again. The coin game novelty was hilarious. People really like that thing, man. I guarantee you in like a year or two, we'll be playing coin game 2. I could see it. Oh, we should be getting a Mouse PI sequel, I would imagine. They made their money back. Their sales were 50% console, 50% PC, and then they made their money back in like the first day, I guess. So that's... Or was it just off... I think it was just off of pre-orders. They made all their money back. Or recouped their publisher's money for Mouse PI, so that was a very big success. I'm sure we'll be getting a sequel for that one in a few years. Or if you like Mouse PI like myself, that's a really good thing. Season 2, so it's like a mid thing, and they didn't nerf them faster or something, the mortars, because like that just seems utterly ridiculous to be mortar fired like that. I wasn't fast enough. Coin game, yo, what's up? I've fallen and I can't get up. Hmm. But no, seriously, the coin game was cool. It's a fun idea. Just a bunch of zany game mode, like, you know, mini games and stuff like that. Quite entertaining. Wish they still had kind of stuff like that in real life. That's what I should have tried to see if I could do, was the rec room. Yeah. House behind space. Yeah, you gotta get at least to the third one before you go to space. Yeah. Yeah, I should have thought we could do a rec room stream. We're out of time for that one though. As far as IRL streams go. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of debating if I want to do Heritage Park or not on Saturday, but I don't think I can get up early enough for it. I don't think I can get up early enough. It was good to see the Bird Sanctuary stream got some okay post views. It didn't really match last year's numbers for it, but it did okay. Oh, we saw some sick birds, man.
Let's go!
I also love doing the video and then being like, mystery bird, and then Liam like knows what the bird is that we're missing. I actually saw that, well maybe not that bird again, but I saw a bird that was the same bird. And I went for like a downtown walk the other day. Well, it wasn't downtown, I went through Inglewood to go to the... Like I was a zoo, walk around the zoo, and then Inglewood's right there, so I went and grabbed Dole Whip or whatever, but I saw that bird in the water, I was like, that's a cormorant. Yeah. When Season 4 drops, whoa. When is Season 4 planned? Like, I assume with June, it'll probably be like, what, August or something? It's actually funny, I got like a survey note for Delta Force, because they did a tie-in with Tomb Raider. That was the funny thing, is like, when they first send a thing, they're like, oh, you want some points and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, I don't know, there's nothing really happening, man. And then I saw they were adding Lara Croft, and I was like, can I get some points to get Lara Croft? I'll do literally a stream just based around her being added to this game. And then they're like, we don't have anything for her, and I was like, what? And then they gave me a survey thing today, they're like, what did you think of Lara Croft? And I was like, you didn't give me access to it. What are you talking about? It's like, what the hell, man? Oh, because you want Wake Island? You know you could play the older Battlefields, they have Wake Island on that. But yeah, no, Mouse PI, when you do get around to playing it, it's quite a lot of fun. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it, good amount of game time. Yeah, I had quite some fun with that. What else is pretty good recently? I think there was another game I was like, oh, that was pretty entertaining. Well, that's the thing, you don't have to buy anything full price. You can like, you can wait for a sale on stuff. Season 3 worth installing? Unless you like Golmud, I would say no. They're adding Grand Bazaar for Battlefield 3 in June, I guess, so I would wait for that. But yeah, unless you like Golmud Railway, which I don't, it's better in this game, but I still, yeah, I'm not huge on that map. So unless you love that map, it's like, shoulder shrug. Yeah. That reminds me, I'll have to uninstall the campaign for some space on this one. Enjoy games more when you get a discount. I'd say that would be more of a case if you find more value in the game as opposed to necessarily enjoying it because of the discount. I think it's more you perceive the value is better because it was a discount, it costs you less. At least that's how I phrase it. Damn it. Won that triple kill. But yeah, I also value games differently because I don't really pay for them. Well, I did pay for the Hitman combo pack and whatever. How come I never got pushed to buy the Hitman HD pack? Like, I covered Series XS there for like, you know, 6 years, right? And I never, nobody ever said to buy that pack. The hell? Why do I have this class? Did that guy steal my class? Dude, that other guy took my class. What the fuck? Dude stole my loadout. Crimson Desert hated every minute of it. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely been Bioshock games. Yeah, they perpetually go on sale for like $10 for all three of them. Crimson Desert there. I think that was... I probably should have bought that game. I've had some really big fumbles this year as far as choices goes. Yeah, missing Crimson Desert. I think not getting Saros right off the bat. Not getting all the MLB codes I usually get to cover that properly. And then the fucking stuff with Xbox here. Yeah, that's definitely quite a few bumps this year. But I mean, the Pisser stuff did phenomenal for me, so that more than I would assume makes up for stuff. But yeah, there was a couple games I missed out on that were quite big blunders of the channel as far as bumps for metrics. I'm excited for UFC. That'll be fun. I think we'll get to stream that one. I assume it would be fun. If they do the if they let you scan yourself into UFC, I will definitely do a stream of that one. And, yeah. That'll be funny. Streaming, I'll be in there fighting. UFC's $10. Yeah, you just gotta wait a long time. If you have was it Game Pass Ultimate there, you can get 10 hours of UFC 6 when it comes out to try it, or EA Play or whatever. Assassin's Creed. Oh yeah, no, they used to sell Assassin's Creed Unity for $1 on like CD keys for like 10 years straight. Seriously, I used to buy extra codes just to hand out to people. Yeah. Sports games. Well, NBA there, they charge like, you know, 100-something bucks or whatever. And then it's like, it's on sale for like $5 after a few months or so. Or like several months. It's like... kind of crazy. Just a little crazy, yeah. It's just like Ubisoft and like Microsoft games. You just wait like a month and they drop like half price. You can buy them on sale. Like if I was buying games, that would be quite a strategy I would deploy. Save quite a bit. Save quite a bit of money, I would say. Black Flag. I think the Black Flag is going to do really good. I don't know how coverage of that is going to work because my guy's gone, but... Oh, we lost the position with only 5 tickets left? Wow, that's a shocker. I thought the match was done. I was putting the controller down because I thought the lobby was finished. Yeah, but I think Black Flag should be like a really important thing. Yeah, I know it's called Loaded or something like that. The new name for it's stupid. I think I used it for Red Dead there. I bought Red Dead 2 on PC to do the stream of. Streams of, yeah. I timestamped that one. Yeah, that one's done. It's GTA 5. I still have to go back and timestamp. I haven't had time for that yet. From Soft Pirate Game. Ah, that just sounds... To me, that sounds like something someone made up to be like, haha, Ubisoft's got this counter thing to deal with. Like, I mean, I don't think it's impossible. We know they've been working on another game from Soft, but like... I don't know if I see it. I think they were saying we're supposed to see Elden Ring on Switch in like early July, I think they said. Something like that. Fuck, again. I get a revive here. I don't know what is this guy. You seem to be quite the fan of the Crimson Desert there. A lot of passion from you on that one.
Grab what you can.
But yeah, I do think that was definitely a bit of a financial blunder and a metrics blunder not covering that. Not too late now. Yeah. Did any of you guys... That's what I should have done some streams of. I've had some nights off. I should have done the Division Resurgence there, because they did it on PC, that release. I got good views off of the mobile version and the PC version of covering that. I'm kind of like, maybe I should have streamed it. That might have been popular. I don't know. Come on. Come on.
Grab what you can.
It's a vehicle resupply? Oh. So we gonna get this? We got like 60 tickets left to kill. Yeah, the Ubisoft stuff. You could also, if you have the time, you could buy the Ubisoft whatever Plus Super Edition or whatever, and you know, just play the game through that. But then you don't own it. Yeah. There's lots of ways to do stuff these days. Oh, these are back. It's funny. Good thing I started shooting because I wasn't sure if they were my team or not. I was like, are these bad guys? Yes, they were. That's a teammate. What the fuck was that? The building. Okay, yeah. The freaking building just caved in there. Yeah. Ugh. Shadows. Shadows was good. Naomi's gameplay there, she's fantastic. That interview, I wish that one would have worked out. They wanted to do it, and then they pulled out, and then they did someone else an interview, and I was like, really? Yeah. That being her team and stuff, I was like, whatever, fuck this. That's the thing, you know, you're only good as your last video or whatever they say these days. You're only as good as the last bug you snacked on. Actually, no, it was pleasant. Probably not a good thing, but when I was driving back today, I actually had some bugs hit my windshield. I was like, oh, I thought you guys were all gone. They're just kind of like, oh, there are still bugs out there. You know, like the highway and stuff, yeah. Bam. Do. Bum. I gotta go to the bathroom then. The fall. Oh yeah. I feel like a couple of the regulars I haven't seen in a bit. I think he ghost watches. Just like all those people that come in and be ghosts without liking the stream. What? Subscribe and, I don't know, fun. Donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gift in the Patreon option and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also that Amazon store for the link. A drink reload? Nah, man. Go all the way down the stairs. This is so much work. So many stairs in this house. We already got the sector? Right on. Ah. The fridge in my new house? Not really. Yeah, no, I don't like the fridge. I never liked that fridge. I guess the going plan currently is like, I think my parents might move to the nicer side of town and maybe I'll get their fridge. And they'll buy a cheaper fridge to put in and sell it. And yeah. That's the current ongoing plan idea, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Or I'll get fed up and splurge on it, but yeah. And I think I could probably stomach my appliances for a while. But yeah, no, the fridge really does bother me. Having to import ice spheres like a peasant, and you know, it sucks. No water through the fridge. I gotta have like a, yeah, I have to use this like fucking thing I gotta fill all this time. It's this Brita filter thing. Like it gets the job done, but it's not as good. Not as good. Yeah. I don't know, we'll see how she goes in the future. Yeah. How's my sister doing? We're doing pickleball tomorrow. Should be fun. I don't know. She's alive, living, doing stuff. I do. I really dislike the fridge. I got some food in it though right now. Yeah, I actually have some food. Usually it's just like a quarter of like margarita mix that's left, but I got some. The ribs were half off, so I threw a thing of ribs in there. So you know, if I want to eat those someday, I got that. Then keep waiting for like fries to go on sale. No fries on sale. It's Wednesday tomorrow, so maybe there'll be more sale stuff. I think it's Wednesday. Usually they change the sale stuff up. Grocery stores hoping fries go on sale so I can get some. Yeah, I got some ribs in there. Juice. Yeah, I got some juice. Not like the juice I usually drink, but some juice. And a big jar of pickles from Costco. Huge jar of pickles. I've been eating through that when I put it on my sandwiches. They're not my sandwiches, my burgers. Like 4 slices of cheese left. 3 slices actually, yeah, 3 slices. It's really exciting, yeah. Pretty invigorating stuff, yeah. Games in Canada are like $100-something bucks, like on like launch or whatever. It's like prohibitively expensive in this country now. Yeah. Sector advance. I was kind of hoping for breakthrough Golmud, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen today. Yeah, your money earmarked for GTA. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy GTAs. I'm assuming I don't think I'll get a review code for that. Yeah, I'll just lurch for that. That's fine though. That game will make its money back buying it on every platform. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way that wouldn't do well enough to make money back. Well, then again, right now it's not been great, but yeah, GTA should be like a really easy money maker. I think it's probably like literally the only surefire thing that like if I buy it, I would absolutely make money back on it. Like I don't think there's many other games where it was actually like guaranteed like that. Yeah. You talk about they haven't released a GTA since 360. They re-released how many GTAs over the PS4 era? Tiger Shark update. I don't know what that means. Yeah, they re-released San Andreas, and they re-released Vice City, and they re-released 3. They re-released GTA 5 like twice. Yeah. It didn't Take-Two say they spent like $1 billion on like just making Grand Theft Auto? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. The expectations are actually almost too high. Imagine if it doesn't work out. These guinea pigs have strawberries on their heads. And they're eating strawberries. Oh, here we go, guys. Railway to Golmud. Breakthrough. I want to break through. Breaking through the Golmud. Yeah. Yeah. The Punisher. I don't think it's really a movie. It's more of like a special. Isn't it only like 40 minutes? I think it has to be over an hour to be considered a movie, right? I'm glad you enjoyed it. Did he die? Nah, I'm just kidding. He shows up in Spider-Man or whatever there. Why are we having like issues filling these servers tonight, dude? Same game with better graphics. You could say that for any franchise. So what part? Oh, we start at the tip and then we move up. That makes sense. What is a real gamer? I like to think that the realest gamers are the ones that watch my streams. Or used to. Long time ago.
Come on!
Bam. I don't think the level system means anything in this, does it? Yeah, I really gotta uninstall the campaign now that I think about it. I wonder how much space that'll save, like 20 gigs. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, he's returning to Spider-Man. Spider-Man. That's what I thought I should do as a comparison video. The Amazing Spider-Man, or Xbox's Spider-Man 2 versus PlayStation Spider-Man 2. I was like, why haven't I ever done a video on this? using pistol technology. That'd be like shocking difference. Shocking. Well, I think the biggest thing that CD Projekt Red messed up on was like actually not following through with the online. That would have been like GTA Online. Could you imagine Cyberpunk's numbers, but plus people playing an online version of Cyberpunk 2? Like, Vaylander would literally never be able to do anything else with his time. He'd just be roaming around online with people. Did the player numbers for this get bumped up on the Steam charts, or is it still kind of steady where it was? Actually, I guess the better question would be, how's COD doing right now? I think COD still ended up on top. I think. Obviously this, you know, was franchise best, but I still think COD ended up on top. But not enough to save Phil Spencer's job. Yeah. I don't know, man. Cyberpunk's pretty damn good. Just think of all the streams you could have done, though, if the multiplayer for Cyberpunk was like Grand Theft Auto. Okay, I just want to confirm here for like the hardcore Battlefield players. These warehouses are smaller, right, than they used to be? Yeah. Rockstar Games, they're legendary, man. They gave us table tennis. What other visionary could do table tennis? Actually, I'd have a lot of respect if Kojima announced his next game was a table tennis game and blew my mind with table tennis. That's what Kojima should do. He should make a fucking Death Stranding table tennis game. Kojima's table tennis. It'd probably have like a weird ethereal story to it. It would be like super detailed. Could you imagine? Kojima presents table tennis. And he'd have Norman Reedus in there, but he'd be like the ping pong ball. Then all the women would be wearing like very scantily dressed outfits because it helps them breathe or something like that. GTA 6, the most expensive game ever made? Like from a pre-production standpoint, I'm sure more money's gone into Fortnite at this point. Fortnite costs a lot of money to maintain. And like make all that stuff, and you know, they've had multiple companies put like $1 billion into Fortnite development, like Lego and Disney and stuff, so like... I think Fortnite is probably the most expensive game to ever make, but that's because of like not the launch, but like the ongoing, you know, cost of management and content creation and stuff like that. Probably Fortnite, yeah. From a launch perspective, oh yeah, GTA 6 easily is the most expensive to build. How did that come from over there? Thanks for the revive, bro. They got tanks. They got tanks. I think also, you gotta hand it to Rockstar, they've made... Yeah, their games are very similar, but they've actually made quite a few different titles in their day, right? You know, everything from being like a bit of a school kid with Bully to Cowboy with Red Dead. You know, like a bit of a gangster with Grand Theft Auto, and there's been so many different iterations of Grand Theft Auto. table tennis, and, like the Warriors. They made quite a few different types of games. The only problem is their major games are too popular, so they just get stuck making those now. Imagine if they made a new IP. Yeah. What about Red Dead in space? Yo, wouldn't that be the sickest twist for Red Dead Redemption 3? It takes place in fucking space and you're a space cowboy. People would be like, what the fuck? That would be a really genuinely fascinating twist if they did that. You know, you're still like an outlaw and you're still like... It's in space and you're like a space cowboy. I actually really wondered, has Rockstar done a space game? I wonder if that would be like...
Need a medic!
I've fallen and I can't get up. Away we go. Well, I guess it would be like the fourth Red Dead, technically, right? Because there's a revolver, but... And that'd be a really neat twist, because you'd be expecting Red Dead to be like another cowboy game. I guess you could do another prequel. It's just like, narrative-wise, they're kind of... Because, like, the Red Dead games take up so much, like, space as far as country-wise, it's hard to come up with new stories that take place in two different areas and that. Yeah, you could probably do a prequel to the prequel. Yeah. Midnight Club? Oh yeah, they used to make Midnight Club too. They were supposed to be doing a mobile version of that, but I think it got canceled because it was supposed to come out last year. Yeah. Midnight Club. I wonder if they'll do that with GTA 6, because usually, you know, you could take like the map of GTA 6 and turn it into a Midnight Club if they got creative with it. Yeah. GTA in space. That I don't think would work, but I don't know, just picture the kind of the story of a cowboy, but just like done in space. Like, actually, it would be genuinely different. It wouldn't be expected. It'd be kind of a neat concept. I don't like that my guy's flailing at the ground. So our position's literally the train, as far as a breakthrough point. Interesting. I think breakthrough works okay for this mode. Jack Marston. I don't know if you'd want to do after the fact. The big issue with like a Red Dead 3 that takes place like after Red Dead 1 is that there's not really cowboy story to tell. Like the whole point of Red Dead Redemption is it's at the end of the West. The West is becoming tamed, the West is, you know, becoming civilized. That's the end of, you know, being a cowboy. I know they show his kid grown up and he's like, blah, 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 but like, just story-wise and canon-wise, it doesn't really... Like, I'm sure there'd be like one or two outlaws still going, but like, it doesn't really work because you've already done a story, Red Dead 1, which is at the end of the West. There's not really anything else to explore and showcase. It's like, you know, that society that they lived in is gone. And then the second game obviously was exploring that, the prequel beforehand. But there's just not narratively like space to work in there. I would really think that the only space you could work in was between the space of your like finger and that like button, subscribe, it's great donations, cool, consider becoming a channel member, the gifted, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also that Amazon store affiliate link, all that more in the video description below. Yeah. Anyways. The demo discs. I feel like demos are so easily distributed these days. A lot of the stuff that's like older though, I think people just have like a bit of nostalgia. Like, getting the magazines and stuff like that. If people really wanted it, they'd still exist, right? And they don't really exist. And, I always see these companies try to get like a new gaming magazine off the ground. There's just not enough people interested in it. Seems like the blockbuster stuff is, it's just, it's nostalgia, but it doesn't really financially work these days. Battlefront 3, that's just never happening, man. The closest we came were the dreams that people had about a year ago when they thought Battlefront 3 was going to be something they could do from EA. I knew it wouldn't happen. Official Xbox magazine. I used to get, Nintendo Power when I was a kid? They'd do fundraisers at school, and it would be like, my mother would grab Nintendo Power for me or whatever. Those were neat. I had some of the official Xbox magazine stuff too, but... Actually, there's a video on the channel where I went and read a bunch of official Xbox magazines on the channel. That was kind of funny. Because you're like, oh, what... The best part of looking through those old magazines was kind of being like, oh, this game got cancelled, or oh, this game became this game. Yeah. I'm sure you'll get a new Battlefront eventually, but I'm sure it'll be a reboot. I'm very doubtful DICE will ever do a third one. The royalty costs are too high. It's more likely Disney will, like, create a studio that works on that or something, does it in-house. But I don't know if EA actually owns Battlefront or not. I would assume Disney owns everything, but I don't know. Nah, actually, no, Disney would own everything, right? Because Disney's the one that publishes the original Battlefronts on Xbox, right? Like, those ones are, say, published by Disney or published by LucasArts. Yeah, no, Disney would own the rights to Battlefront as a title. They have the publishing rights and stuff for those games. Yeah. A new Crackdown? Well, people should have bought the last one. Crackdown's a dead franchise, man. I don't think they'll ever try that again. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever see another Crackdown game. The last one just did not do well. They didn't even port it to PlayStation. It's just, no. Damn. Fortnite Modern Crackdown? Fortnite's not like Crackdown. Crackdown's a very specific type of open world game where you evolve and you cause chaos and explosions. It's a neat series, it just wasn't handled very well. Just like most of the Xbox IP, it just wasn't treated properly. But like, I think Crackdown 3 could have been successful. I just really think they were stupid to like I know they needed to hype up games to make money and stuff because they were failing, but like Xbox really should have never advertised Crackdown as being a AAA franchise. It just isn't. And that's okay, it's alright for there to be like AA games that exist. Overkill. Oh, damn it. That was pretty sick though, right? I got some good kills on that one. Yeah, Crackdown was an Xbox exclusive. Well, it's not that they tried. Well, they didn't actually try to make Crackdown a bigger game than it was. They were marketing it as a bigger game than it was. But they didn't put any of the money or the time or the development into making it a bigger game. Like, I guess in theory you could turn Crackdown into a AAA game, but like... yeah, the development time and scale just, it wasn't there for it. Yeah. And the thing is, too, is that Crackdown 3 is perfectly serviceable. Like, it is a, fine Crackdown sequel. It's a good, 7 out of 10 kind of game. It's right in line with the other Crackdowns. If anything, more polished, perhaps, than the other Crackdowns. But, like... Again, it's just Crackdown though. It didn't like evolve anything. It didn't narratively do anything more exciting. I think wasn't that also 30 FPS? They should have done a next gen update for that as well. That's how you know that game really did bad, was they didn't even bother doing a cross gen update for it or anything. Yeah. Or was it optimized for Series X? It was still 30 FPS? I don't remember. It's been, you know, like several years, so it's kind of a little fuzzy, but I don't think, did they optimize it for Series X? It was still 30 FPS. There was a big issue with Xbox games running at 30 FPS. I don't know why they never finished that or fixed that as like a target or anything. You know, it's like, yeah. I think that did some brand damage too. Because like if you're running at 30, your game's gotta look pretty damn good, and like. Remember the multiplayer for Crackdown? Yeah, because they couldn't figure out a way to deliver the cloud like they promised. The revolutionary cloud in 2014 that never came to be. And then they did it in multiplayer. It was really cool that you could destroy everything, but like it was dead in 2 days. The multiplayer, it's still like a standalone thing you can download, but like it doesn't work because there's no one, you know, no one plays it. And you can't play it with bots or anything. But it was such a neat mode because you could just shatter everything. But there was no depth to it. It was just like glass, like colored glass, and it would all break. But like they weren't actual buildings or anything. Crackdown 2. Well, Crackdown 2 was a very cheap budget cut. Rehash of the first game, just to try to make a little bit more money on the 360. Yeah, that's what that was. They did add some cool things, you know, the keys to the city expansion, the enhanced like traversal methods and stuff like that. Actually, were really nice improvements in quality of life things. 4-player co-op and that too. There was some good things in Crackdown 2, but yeah, it was. You're just killing zombies. It was kind of a little silly. Just a little silly. Well, that map was okay for Breakthrough. I mean, it didn't really have any interesting, overly well done dynamics to it, but it was okay. Let's go do a Conquest on it again, I guess. Big action fight on that, yeah. Yeah, let's go do a Conquest or Escalation battle on that map. But it's essentially, yeah, because I think the Crackdown was it Ruffian that did the second one, or Ruffian that did the first one. It was just kind of like a cheap, kind of quick project for Microsoft, just to try to like cash in on, yeah, just cash in on that one, which is why it existed. Crackdown 2, Crackdown. I think Crackdown was actually a success metrics-wise outside of the Halo beta. Like, it kept selling. You know, it wasn't just successful because it had the Halo. Like, the Halo beta helped it sell, but, like... Yeah, because, like, obviously Crackdown was successful enough that they even bothered, you know, doing a third one, right, as an advertisement when the new console was coming. So, like, obviously there was... a level of interest, yeah. Crackdown? Well, it's free on Xbox. Like, it's entirely free, I think. Like, you needed Xbox Live Gold, but I don't know what it is anymore. I think even the base level of Xbox Game Pass, it's a free game. Like, entirely free. 1 and 2 are. It's fun. Like, seriously, the first game's really, really genuinely fun. You don't cause big explosions, you pal around with a buddy, it's really good, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Halo into an extraction shooter. That's all I've ever wanted was Halo as an extraction shooter. This guy looks like he's out of his fucking mind. What kind of drugs are you on, bro? This is a minute. That's like a seriously. You guys got some popping eyes. Maybe he's doing some coke early. It's time to escalate. I feel like I'm just along for the ride. I think they made this map more tolerable, I would say, though. Much more tolerable. As I've been saying for years, all Halo needs to do is chase another trend, and then, like, he'll just be back on top. Why come up with a new trend when you can just chase? Take years of extra development and still not be caught up. Come on, ride the train and ride it. Choo choo. Ow. This train's so weird, so like sometimes it moves and sometimes it doesn't. You think it would just be like a constantly running train? Or is it triggered by people like pressing the engine or something? Is that how this works?
Let's go.
Like if I get in the engine, can I like press it and it just like goes the other way? Yeah. Why did it blow up like that? What's a premium update? Hey, Microsoft needs that money, man. That's why they got rid of COD from Game Pass. They're suffering, you know. They're just a little indie company. You can't tell me there's not some level of corporate greed there, though, with those, like, Ultimate Editions that give you, like, early access or whatever on top of your Game Pass subscription and stuff. You might as well buy it at that rate. I know, right? Like, think of how bad that is. They can't even give me a code to cover it, and then they're charging you extra premium, like, full copy price almost, just to get early access for a few days. They must be really hurting. Save Osh's bank account foundation. We can't let Microsoft suffer like this. I still don't get this mode. So you like hold the positions down more than your enemy team and you get points and then it like opens the map up with stuff, or... It just seems like Conquest with extra steps, but less cool stuff. You don't get all the vehicles and that. Or is that the idea that you have less vehicles to contend with, and that's what is interesting to people? Play a few days early. Yeah, and then you don't even get to own the game. That's a good point. You know, they got rid of the 10% that you save when you buy add-ons. Did you guys notice that? Like Game Pass? Like, you used to save 10% on any add-on for a game, and that's gone now. This deal's getting worse all the time. Is that 30% margin aim that they have? I think it's still really screwing up the financials for that company.
Be advised, objective Delta has fallen to the enemy. The enemy has taken Delta.
It's so weird to be back on this map. I thought I had almost escaped it. But run from it, hide from it, Golmud always comes back. 60, yeah, like I feel like 20 or 30 bucks was like fine, because it gave you some stuff in that, like an upgrade, but 60 just seems like greed for like a few. You're literally paying $20 a day. Like, what else do you get with it? Like a map or something in game or something? The funny thing is that's the one franchise Microsoft really has that's a moneymaker these days. If they don't take care of it, you know, it's... Although I think Fultz is pretty much a guarantee unless you get one that's like really badly responded to. The future of cloud gaming. Yeah, I know, that was a big thing I used to believe in too, is they were gonna deliver on that, and they never delivered that. It's scam to pay for early access and not get it. I know, right? But the thing is, people want to play it right away, so they... That was always a good thing for metrics for me, was getting the early access kind of stuff, and then showing it off, and then people could like see how it looks before buying it, and it was always a good view getter. They've taken the territory. Oh, so you actually take territory, and that's how you spawn stuff. I think. I don't like this mode. It's kind of weird. Oh, fuck. Card DLC season pass. Well, like, why are the season pass content getting that expensive? Like, what do you... It's only, like, what, 2 DLC packs and, like, 2 areas and stuff? Whatever. It should probably be, like, Hot Wheels or Lego again. Surprised they can't come up with anything else interesting. You serious? Like, I got away? You know, the real interest I have is that interest of seeing you attached to that like button, subscribe, and it's great donations, cool. Be the channel member you want to be. Channel member gifted, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also that Amazon store affiliate link. All that more in the video description below, yo. So are we like permanently losing? Can we come back here? This game is so weird. It's also interesting too that when this came out, this was like a big global conflict with actual countries, and now we're at a point in Battlefield where it's like none of this stuff's real anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that does seem a little bit greedy for early access stuff for something you don't even own. Only like 80 Canadian. Ugh. Ugh. The hell? Oh, it was coming from that side. I thought the helicopter was shooting from behind. I guess not. $70 tomorrow is $90, no DLC. Well, that's what it is in Canada, man. All these games cost $100 here. You don't get anything. I think that's the worst thing too. When you look at something like, you know, buying Crimson Desert there, it's like, I think that one I would have literally just broken even on it. Like, I'm not even kidding, because it's like $100 and something dollars here, and it's just like, I feel like the ad rate should be going up or something, so I make more, but yeah, it's just like buying these games now. Like back in the day, you know, it was like $60 or something, $50 for a game. It's fucking a lot easier to swallow, that's for sure. I never quite reached that point where I'm like really rolling in it, so it's easier to buy things. Kind of like teetering on the edge of that. It's a competitive industry, what can I say? Cancel Game Pass, you have nothing. You have that upgrade, Dean, so you can sit there and look at it and be like, I own this upgrade. I own all the DLC to the game I don't own. Psychologically, that is kind of funny though, right? Where it's like you're buying something that you like then lose access to basically because you don't own the core game. Yeah. It's weird, like literally like the embargo or whatever is like what, not tomorrow, but like, or tomorrow, not like today, but like I'm not covering it. That's so fucking weird, dude. Like literally 12 years. 12 years, man. Wow, you would think as like, you know, my channel grew and stuff, I'd have more fucking access to stuff, not less. I thought at this point I'd be like, at least like, you know, I'd get some trips or something out of it to go do things. Unfucking believable. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know what we should do. Should we... That was a quick fucking match. Let's see what the next thing is. I don't know if I want to get dragged into like a fucking hour-long battle on those. Yeah. The 30 extra cars, but they deliver one a week. But that's excitement. It's the car dropping that just keeps you going, man. Who knows what car you're gonna get? I think that's more to just to keep you having it installed or something. Escalation, okay, let's go. Fucking huge ass Conquest matches lasting forever. You think you're getting a good deal? But that's how companies work, man. That's how they make the money. I still, like, I can't believe how fucking slow the lobby loading is in this. I feel like when the game first came out, like, lobbies filled, like, instantly, didn't they? Now we're, like, waiting for lobby fills? Hmm. Nope, we're finally getting into the match, guys. The game is much less populated. Well, like, no duh, but like, it's a new season, right? I was just kind of expecting the new season to kind of like pop up the players a bit. I think Dean said there was like 17,000 people in this earlier. It should still be filling lobbies faster. To think soon I'll be enjoying the sweet taste of Nuka-Cola. Nuka-Cola victory. Nuka-Cola orange and Nuka-Cola cherry. I can just imagine the sugar rush. It'd be like. I got shot out of the thing by the helicopter? Oh. Well, that's kind of weird. Worst pilot? No. Did the guy driving this just leave me? Well, that kind of hurts my feelings a little bit. Why did he leave me like that? He just left my ride. You know how awkward that'd be in real life, where you're like, you know, somebody's driving you in the Jeep and you're on the gunner and they just like get out and they're like, haha. Just run away. Almost cartoonish. That's where he is. I think the guy on the left there would have been able to shoot him while the guy was aimed at me firing away. Evidently not. So the goal is to sort of gather the sectors? Wait, why does this map have more? Oh, so you lose objectives as the match goes on and it cuts out the fat of it? Is that what happens here? The level fat gets cut down. Damn, dude. Do people like Escalation? Is this like popular in this game? I'm actually kind of curious if this is like popular new mode or not. Well, I mean, I think it's been here since launch, but I just didn't really play it, or I'd forgotten about it. But I will say it is nice to have a map with some scale again. Is this game worth? I mean, it goes on sale all the time, so probably not. This is interesting, though. They said they wanted to annualize this franchise, and then it's like, I haven't no word of a new one coming out, so maybe that wasn't the case. But then again, they did lay off a lot of people, so, well, mostly Red Sec team members, but Like one of the sadder things was like a new Need for Speed game kind of died because of the focus on this.
Maintain our lead on objectives, then we can take more ground. We now control objective Echo.
We took a territory. I don't know what that means, but yeah. I don't know, this at launch, I think if you bought this game at launch, you would have had some level of excitement because there was all this hype around it, right? You would have felt pretty good about your purchase because of the hypium. You would have been ecstatic because everyone else was ecstatic.
Be advised, we no longer control Echo. Dark order has been set.
There was a guy in there? How the hell did I miss that? The people have the power? Yeah, okay. I don't think that's how it works anymore, but sure, why not? So did we take a sector, or like permit? How? Yeah, I don't know, whatever. I just go around, shoot people, and try to take some objectives, I guess. I understand the score system. I don't know, what a long day. All this driving I've been doing is just kind of like tired me out. I usually have so much more excitement and hype and intensity. Well, that worked out. I'm actually really surprised that worked out for me. Thought for sure I was the goner there. He shot the vending machine.
Heavy armored vehicles prepared and ready to go.
Prices come down? I don't know. I think the first time in years I saw a price go down was actually the Game Pass drop. Really goes to show how many subscribers they probably lost on that.
Be advised, enemies are attacking Bravo.
I thought that was my teammate that just shot that guy. I didn't realize someone else shot him and then damn it. Yay, we got a tank. I'm duck hunting. That reminds me, we're running out of time to grind up Bugs Bunny there for the Fortnite. Might not get it in time. Mostly because they don't have ballistic anymore, so I don't even know what to do in that game. I don't even know what to do. Oh, I see. So they have more positions, so they're able to capture their one faster, and it's first to 3 for zones. Right. Not bad. Well, again, that's part of the K-shaped economy where you make more money off the people that do have money, and then the people that don't, they just kind of fall away, but you make more money off the other people. But yeah, usually games are a bit of a volume thing, so I don't know how well that's going to work long term. Well, that tank did not last. Look, there 3 guys with rockets there? Jeez. Kinda thought that guy was going to save me. He dropped the ball on that one. Just kidding, he never even had a chance to get over there. But yeah, tomorrow should be wild. Ball. Gotta get all these videos done. Gotta get some scheduling stuff done for next week. Never ends. It really doesn't. It never ends.
Objective Bravo has fallen to the enemy. Attention, move to attack the marked objective. Hostile forces hold more objectives. They're close to taking territory.
Well, that's not good. It's 11 versus 1. Where's this one guy hiding, I ponder? Well, that motorcycle didn't last. This looks nice. This looks like a chill patio area. That's another thing people don't talk about too, you know, is like set dressing in these games. Like when this game came out with Battlefield, like this map was Battlefield 4, you know, like the environments like inside were pretty empty. There wasn't tables, there wasn't plants and stuff. There's so much more now. You die inside? Well, you should see the $100 price tag for Canada. Then you'd really feel emotionally drained. That looks cool. Nice. Let's take the choo-choo train. I'm surprised they don't have like a turret on this. Come on, ride the train. I think that guy just blasted my skull there. Oh, the cheaper price thing. Yeah, Helldivers kind of. Helldivers was a good and kind of bad thing industry-wise, because it kind of made a lot of companies that would typically make their game free-to-play decide that all of a sudden their game should be, you know, a premium price. Yeah, I noticed that. I also noticed a severe lack of your likes on the stream. Subscribe, it's great. And all that other fun stuff. He's just like hanging out on that roof over there. Like he is. Somebody should take that dude out. Whatever. So I wonder how that actually did on Xbox. Never heard anybody talk about it. You ponder. That sure was a good little test thing for PlayStation. Wonder if it had the success this thing, like, say, you know, like Forza did over on PlayStation, but I don't think so. I don't know. Helldivers 2 is free. Well, that one doesn't need to be free. You know, that one I do think is worth the money they charge. But it basically what I was saying is it kind of motivated all these other companies that, you know, they have games that should be free, and then they started charging, you know, smaller sums and stuff up front. We've tied it up, guys. We've tied it up, I think. How the hell did that guy die? Thanks, controller. Thank you for that notification of me getting exploded. Why would you drag me to the middle of the road to revive me? Okay, that's kind of funny. This is the outfit I'm wearing? I feel like this is just something that would get me killed. I didn't realize I was wearing this kind of an outfit. It like stands out way too much in this environment. No wonder I'm getting shot up. Pitch control. Oh, thanks for the demo tutorial there, game. Yeah, I think this rock carving idea was smart. Really gives you some actual, like, layerings. I haven't dealt with it. I think it's popular still. It's just not something people talk about because it's not the end game. All I was telling you, man, there's games that become like the end game, and they come and they go. And I'm sure you'd look at the Steam charts, it's probably still doing fine. It's just not the end game at the moment. Like Palworld still does really good numbers, but nobody talks about it. But you know, because it's not the end game anymore. But it still does really good metrics. Actually, they just trademarked Palworld Online or whatever, so it sounds like they want to do like an MMO kind of thing. Just kind of funny. Good for them. I need a revive. Save me, buddy. Thanks, man. I think the other team's gonna beat us in a sec here if we don't capture something. Yeah, we are running out of time on this clock. A new fighter jet's available, but the match will be over before we get to use it. So they beat the Nintendo lawsuit? Kinda. They had to adjust some stuff, but yeah, they kind of, like, Nintendo actually lost a patent over that in the US and stuff. That's why there's a Pokemon catching game in No Man's Sky now, which is interesting. I think I gotta come up with a new gimmicky thing for these streams or something. It's coming down to the wire, guys. Looks like our team's not done yet. Look, our little score is inching along. Our team's not finished yet.
We have full objective control. Be advised, objective Echo is under attack.
Is our team actually like sufficiently holding this and coming back a bit? Why am I upside down or backwards? Oh, I see, there's like a cliff I'm on. Gotcha. I think I just ran a guy over. No, somebody else got him. Is there an engineer somewhere? Nobody help my tank. Nobody help my tank. Yeah, it's nice to have vehicles again. That was a big thing with 2042, is like a complete lack of vehicles. Wow, I think we actually came back. That's kind of surprising. At least as far as I understand how the scores work in this game, we did come back a bit. There's an enemy guy on top of my tank? Jesus. Well, I killed like 3 or 4 of them, so that was pretty good. Yeah. Like, look how close the score is. Like, it's actually like a pretty heated match. I was kind of hoping this would be wrapped up at this point, but... actually, like, pretty back and forth. Victory is imminent, yeah, until they, like, break the position capture a bit. I did not see that little bird. I mean, I should have heard it, but I did not see it. Victory is... oh, defeat is imminent now. Now we're gonna lose? Well, that's traumatic. Okay. We went through all of that coming back, and now we're just gonna kind of lose here. Yeah, not a whole lot I can do about this. We actually lost all... Really, victory was imminent, like, moments ago. Doesn't really feel as imminent now. We lost all three. Huh. Wow, major defeat. I guess that's the end of it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you around. That was a bomber.